Hi everyone, welcome back to Sun's Arts. If you're new, welcome to the family. Today's video is all about 19th century Victorian style inspired DIYs. I'll talk more about it later in the video. So let's jump into DIY number 1. For this I'm taking one of this beautiful white ornate mirror frame from Dollar Tree, and I also have this white cardstock with the golden, and that cardstock is exactly fitting to the mirror, and I have this flat paw pearls from Dollar Tree, and I started sticking on the four corners of the inner mirror frame. Then I placed one in the center so I know how and where to place all the pearl stickers. And then I also went with all the four corners in the middle, and I also stuck with the hot glue. The stickiness of the pearls are not sticky enough, so I have to put some hot glue. And I have this golden color eyeshadow, and this is kind of old, so I'm actually using that to actually dust on those pearls to give like a nice golden hue and the subtle shine that I'm actually looking for. I also rubbed on the ornate design of the mirror frame so it all looks nice and beautiful and shiny. And this is how the mirror frame looks. Now I'm planning to decorate with this beautiful yellow bud roses that I got from Dollar Tree long back, and they were lying in my stash. I just took two of the bud roses and slightly bent them towards the inside of the frame, just like so, and taking dab of a hot glue, stuck both of the roses just like so, and I have to give a nice bow to it. I have this beautiful beige ribbon from Dollar Tree which has got like a golden line running around, and that's exactly the ribbon that I'm actually looking for, and I created a bow out of it, and I'm also neatly ducktailing it, and I'm attaching this bow in the place where those two roses meet together just to give like a nice bouquet look there. So this is how it looks. So what do you think? This video would be part of Bridgerton-Light Academia playlist, and this is hosted by Michelle over Moxie DIY and Java. So I'll leave the link of her channel as well as the amazing creators who are going to create a lot of DIYs or the tablescape decor inspired by the Bridgerton show. I promise you would love this amazing playlist, and this is a way to honor the next season of the show. I'm looking forward to it for sure. So let's move on to DIY number 2. And I created this white chalk paint homemade, and I'll share the recipe in upcoming videos. And this is actually one of the eggshell container that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to paint this eggshell on both sides with this white chalk paint, and I'm going to give like a 3 to 4 coats to get nice coverage. And now I'm trying to create a royal egg over here, which I got inspired from Pinterest, and I'm painting both sides of the shell, and I'm going to let it dry. While that is drying, I want to work on the butterflies, and this is one that I got from Dollar Tree, and they're like a 3D pop-up kind of a butterflies. Again, I'm using the same chalk paint to paint those butterflies to get like nice coverage so I can give like a desired color on top of it. I'm planning to go with the pink. So after all the butterflies are painted, I'm going to let it dry, and I got the silicone mold from Walmart, and I'm going to take the bigger size of the rose, and I wanted to attach that rose on top of the egg. So I'm filling the hot glue into that rose mold, and I'm going to let it dry, and after it is dried, the rose mold will actually look like this. And isn't that pretty? And I'm also going to decorate this with the same golden dust that I use for my picture frame. I made sure the golden dust goes to all the crevices of the flower design. The bottom part of the shell is dried, so I'm taking this pink paint and I'm trying to cover the whole egg with the pink paint. I wanted to keep the top as white because I'm going to decoupage that with one of the tissue paper, and the bottom I wanted to have like a pink color, and this is how it looks after it's all done painting. And the pink paint is also dried and ready to be decorated. This is white part of the egg is also dried. I wanted to decoupage this napkin flowers. While I was working on that, then I thought this is not going to work because these are all like a borderline flowers. I want something to go in the center as well. So I went with another tissue paper that I had in my stash, and this is like a pink rosettes and greenery everywhere. So I'm just carefully taking each and every design and I'm trying to decoupage it with the Mod Podge everywhere. After I let everything dry, and this is how it looks, now I have to put a top coat just to give like a nice shine, and also it gives like nice security as well. And I let it dry, and this is how it looks after it is completely dried and ready to be decorated. Now to decorate the pedestal, I'm painting it with this white chalk paint, and this is how it looks after it is painted. Now this is another pearl string that I chalk painted with white paint to dull down the shine, and as well as this the pink color is like a little bit toned down, and that's exactly the light pink that I'm actually looking for. I carefully stuck the pearl string all over the two joining points of the egg shells, and this is how I'm going to decorate on top of the pedestal. Now I have to decorate the center part of the egg, and I have this white lace lying in my stash, so I'm going to cut a piece of the lace that would exactly measure the center part of the egg. And using this roller cutter that I got from Dollar Tree, I got a small piece of, and I folded that in half, and I'm going to attach it on center part of the egg using dab of a hot glue. This way the lace will be clearly shown. Otherwise, if I leave it in a one layer, the lace wasn't showing up. So I went with doubling it like that, and taking a little bit of hot glue, I'm trying to stick all over the center part of the egg, just like so. I'm attaching the glue rose on the center of the lace, just like so. And I also wanted to give like one of this pearl string that I have in my stash. I took two pieces of it, and I'm trying to attach it on either side. And this is one of the white lace ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. And I'm also taking the other beige shiny ribbon. I'm taking exactly the same length of both the ribbons, and I'm trying to create a bow just like that, and that will go on top of the lace. And this is how it looks after it is completely stuck. I also got these two pearl strings, and I'm attaching those on either side of the flower, and I have one tiny bead that is going in the center of the bow, just like so. And this is how whole egg decor is completely done and decorated. Now I'm attaching it to this painted pedestal in the center, just like that. So this is how it looks after it's completely done. I'm just loving this. So you have to let me know what you think about it. On to DIY number 3. For this, I'm going to use one of this golden picture frame that I got from Dollar Tree, and this is actually invitations, and this has got like beautiful rose bouquet with green leaves, and I just love that whole print of it. So I'm taking the same size as the picture frame, and I just cut down the invitation, and I'm trying to fit that onto this picture frame. And after it is stuck, you will not believe how gorgeous this turned out. I'm just loving the whole look and the golden frame, and also have this beautiful pearl string that I used for the previous egg decor, and I'm just attaching it all over the picture frame using a little bit of a hot glue in between. And this is like 3 sides done, and I also took like another piece to complete the whole picture frame with the pearl decor. And after it is completely stuck, I also dusted it with a little bit of the golden dust that I was using for other projects, so that will actually give a nice subtle shine that I'm actually looking for. After this is all decorated, I'm going to attach with one of the cute bow. And this yellow roses ribbon I got from Dollar Tree, and this is exactly matching with the floral design inside the frame. So I created a cute bow and I'm attaching it in one corner of the frame, and this is how it looks. I love it. On to DIY number 4. For this I'm taking one of this cute mirror that I got from Dollar Tree. It's actually a light pink frame, and I'm using the same pearl string that I painted with white chalk paint, and I'm attaching it all around the mirror. I took one of the butterflies and I painted with the pink paint, and I'm going to let it dry. While that is drying, let's work on this mirror decoration. So since the mirror is round, I have to cut this pearl string in pieces. So I carefully cut down the place where the stone and the pearl doesn't break the whole linkage, and I carefully stuck all of the pearl string around the mirror frame. After the top part is done, this is how it looks. Now I have to also do for the bottom part of the mirror, so I'm going to repeat the same process and taking like 4 to 5 pieces there and completing the look over the bottom part of the mirror, just like so. And I wanted to dull down the pink shine, so I'm taking a little bit of the chalk paint and I'm trying to dry brush it. That will also help in showing the design the back of the mirror has. And this is how it looks after it is dried. And I took the pink butterfly, which is already dried, and I'm trying to stick it on the joining part of the handle to the mirror. And I also created a bow with a couple of lace ribbons, and I'm trying to tie it just to the handle of the mirror, and this is how it looks. I'm just loving the whole look of this beautiful mirror, and I'm taking one of this pink rose sticker in the center and using dab of a hot glue I'm trying to stick it, and this is how it looks. On to DIY number 5. This one would be a quick hack. Like I always do, the last one would be a quick hack. So I'm taking one of the small wooden white clipboard from Dollar Tree, and on top of it I'm sticking one of this 3D on planter, and on top of that I'm just attaching one of this rose sticker from Dollar Tree again, and attach some of the petals that are falling off from the planter. And this is how it looks after it is already decorated. It's so beautiful already. And I'm taking two of this fern leaves, and I'm trying to attach those on either side to decor the top of the clipboard, just like that. And I'm going to attach this using a hot glue, and also have this nice floral ribbon which has got yellow flowers and is actually going along with the whole theme. So I created a bow out of it, and I'm trying to stick that on top of the clipboard, and done. So what do you think? So this is the final reveal of all 19th century Victorian style decor, which is inspired from Bridgerton show. And these are some of my ideas that I wanted to share here. And this is one of the beautiful ornate picture frame with white and gold. And I love that inner part of the cardstock with golden florals everywhere. And I also stuck two of this yellow bud rose. They are looking so royal with this cute bow. I'm so happy how this turned out. I hope you would also like it. Please let me know what you think about it. And this picture frame I made for another project of mine in the past. And I made this sculpted flowers with the cork and school glue and a little bit of baking soda and paint. And I dipped that and I created like a floral sculpture. And this is the urn planter that I've seen in the show everywhere as a decor. So I just got some of these stickers from Dollar Tree, and I created a cute sign of this royal looking urn planter. And this is my gorgeous royal mirror and I decorated like you saw the process with all the embellishments and bow and butterfly, and also a tiny sticker on the top to finish the royal look. And this is another sign, which is a golden frame with yellow roses everywhere, and some pearl decor all over the frame with a tiny bow. And this is also inviting us to join for the new season. You can also look it that way. At least I'm looking at in that way. So yeah, this is another decor that I'm very much happy how this turned out. And the next one is my most favorite one. This is the royal egg that I wanted to create from a long time, and I got inspired from Pinterest. And this is all from Dollar Tree. Can you believe that? I decoupaged this tissue paper and I attached butterflies, lace, pearls, ribbon, and another rosette with golden hue everywhere. That's so gorgeous, and it's also standing on top of one of this painted pedestal. And this is one of my favorite project. Is an electric candle from Dollar Tree, and I decoupaged with one of this golden printed tissue paper, and I laid some roses. And this is one of the soap dish that I got from Dollar Tree, I believe, long back, and I painted yellow and I highlighted those ornate designs with golden paint and beads. I'll also link this video in the description box if you would like to see how I made that. And I decorated with some pearls and tiny yellow bud roses to just give like an extra decor. And this is another frame that I made for another project, and those are like tiny bud roses as a wall decor. So these are some of my 19th century Victorian style Bridgerton inspired DIY projects. I'm so happy how all these came out together and turned out so beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed watching and working along with me. And you have to let me know which one is your favorite, and also please let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you like some of this, I hope you would consider subscribing, liking and sharing, and please don't forget to hit on the bell icon for me to get notified when I upload videos like this. Thank you so much for watching today, and thank you so much for the love and support that you've been giving, and I'm so grateful for everything. Until next time, if you would like to see more of my videos, I'm tagging some of the videos and also the playlist in the right corner of the screen. And again, thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you again.